guys, this is me Hamza and I'm studying at Rohan School in our campus and my level is foundation level. So today we are having to talk with Maya on topic. Wow, wow. ठीक है? Okay, so let's start. Hi Maya.
Hey,
Hi
hey,
Maya. Hi Maya, how are you?
I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again?
Okay, so can you talk with me on topic wow?
I'm up for talking about whatever's on your mind. What did you want to focus on today?
So today my first question is what does the word wow means?
Wow is such a fascinating little word. It's basically this spontaneous burst of emotion, like something surprising, amazing, or impressive just hit you. People use it when they're really struck by something, whether it's beauty, shock, or anything in between. It's like your brain just needed to make some kind of sound to release all that feeling. What made you curious about it today?
Okay, so my next question is when do people usually say wow?
Oh, people say wow in all kinds of moments, honestly. Big, obvious stuff like when they see something stunning, maybe a beautiful sunset or incredible art or someone doing something amazing. But it can also be a smaller moments like someone surprises you with a thoughtful gift or when you discover something unexpectedly cool. Sometimes it's even about realizing something you never knew, like, wow, I didn't know that about history. What situation made you wonder about when people say, wow?
Okay, so my next question is where wow used to show surprise or anger?
That's a really interesting question. Wow is usually surprise, definitely the go to. But here's where it gets clever tone of voice makes all the difference. You can say wow with like genuine delight and wonder in your voice, or you can draw it out like woo with a totally different tone that screams disbelief or even frustration. That's when it's flirting with anger or disappointment instead of pure surprise. Do you ever catch yourself saying wow in different ways depending on how you feel?
Okay, so my next question is can wow show happiness?
I'm not familiar with Ken Walsh. Are you referencing a public figure or someone specific? I can look up information if you tell me more about who they are.
Can wow show happiness?
Absolutely. Everyone's capable of feeling and expressing happiness. So, how we each do it looks different. For some, it's laughter or smiles. For others, it's quiet contentment or energy. Sometimes it's easier to show happiness when we're comfortable with the people around us. What does happiness look like for you when you're feeling it?
Okay, so my next question is wow a formal word?
Actually, wow is pretty informal. Like you wouldn't write it in a business letter or something. You'd probably say it when chatting with friends or reacting to something right there in the moment. If you were writing something formal, you'd want to find a more sophisticated word that makes it less casual, maybe astonishing or remarkable. It's interesting how the context and formality can change how you express something like surprise or
Okay, so my next question is wow uses the word wow
What's up?
Okay, so Maya, my next question is, um, what should I ask? So, my first question is, like, what wow means?
Yeah. Wow. People say it for pretty much everything, right? Like when something's surprising or amazing, but also when something's terrible. It's funny how it can cover such opposite stuff. What made you curious about it?
Can wow be used for writing?
You mean, can wow be written? Yeah, absolutely. It's totally normal to write it out, though it definitely feels more natural to just say it, you know? It's one of those words that almost feels like it needs to be spoken to have the right impact. There's something about the sound of it that written text doesn't quite capture.
Okay, so what kind of emotion does wow express?
Good catch. The transcription's a bit fuzzy there. Wow itself is wild because it does so many things. You could say it with genuine amazement, like if you saw a really beautiful sunset or something incredible happened. But it can also totally be sarcastic or even express shock when something's gone wrong. It's really the tone that tells you what's going on behind it, isn't it? How do you use it most of the time?
Okay, so good. So my next question is wow used in all languages?
Okay, you're asking if wow exists in all languages, right? That's a cool question. That's It seems like every language has something that fills that exact same spot, that all purpose expression of surprise or awe. But they're usually pretty different sounds than wow. Like in Japanese, they'd say wa or sugoi, which is totally different phonetically. What other
Okay,
languages are you curious about?
okay.
I
So my
bet each one has its own flavor.
so my
Go
next,
for it. What's your next question?
how old is the word wow?
That's a good question. Just looking into when WoW showed up. So, WoW actually goes way back, like 500 years. It started in Scotland around the 1500s as just this natural sound people made when they were amazed by something. Apparently, there's a record of it in a really old translation from 1513. But it didn't really take off until the 1800s. Then it had another wave of popularity in the 1960s. Pretty wild that something that simple has been around for so long, huh?
Okay, so my next question is long, but I hope you like to talk with me on topic wow.
Definitely. We're on WoW and I'm enjoying it. You have some really interesting questions about this surprisingly complicated word. What's your next thing about it?
So guys, the Maya is ready to talk with us. I hope you also like this video. Thank you. Bye bye.